Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video is going to be a little different. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to recruit in this game for my bye week, because I didn't know what to do for my bye week. I didn't want to really just advance, but next week I'm going to be uploading another actual game, but this one I'm just going to go over like my kind of recruiting strategy. So first thing is first, we've got to try to get we need to fill our team needs. You kind of have to do that first. So, in my recruiting tips is, just get a couple players, that you could have that you could fill the needs that you need. And then, especially if you're starting with a small school, and then kind of target multiple different athletes. You could see there's no way I'm getting this guy, this athlete, so I'm going to reinvest those points. You could see Mike Bain, you know, does he have, okay. So you can see he's a 68. I don't know if I should have scouted him, but you can see going after these athletes, they could play a lot of different positions. Obviously, their best position is going to be around that 68. You can see we're kind of in the running for this guy. So I'm going to redistribute points. We're in 8th. We're not really close to Wendell Parish. So I'm going to kind of reinvest some of my points to players. Ooh, Juco. But we need the player. And so I would avoid, as much as you can, I would avoid recruiting JUCO players because they're going to come in as sophomores, juniors, seniors. So you'll have them for a year or two. They could definitely be a lot helpful for if you're building up a weaker school like UMass in your starting years. But once you're already to, let's say, 8-4, you're already doing good. You're like an 80 overall. Those JUCO players just really aren't going to help you. They're just going to kind of be on the bench unless they're just far and above. And so, main thing for recruiting is to target a lot of athletes. That's the one thing you've got to do. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But target a lot of athletes, fill up your needs, and just make sure to spread your points in the first few weeks evenly. And I'll go over a off-season recruiting tips once I get into the off-season. But this is like mid-season, for the first few weeks, sprinkle, 200, 300 points to everybody, maybe 500 to one player you think you could get if you go. And then if you're falling behind a lot of teams, if you're 1,000 already behind in the first few weeks, cut them off and reinvest to somebody else who you're maybe 200, 300 behind, where you could actually make a comeback and possibly get that recruit to play for your school. So you can see we have a bye week. Just going over our schedule over here, you could see we played UConn last week. It was a pretty cool game. There will be an info card right now, I believe, that will lead you to that game if you do want to watch. And so, obviously, that's very interesting. We have a bye week. Then we play Northern Illinois, who are 0-1. And you could see our schedule. It's not the greatest schedule, so, I think we could definitely take some wins, but it should be interesting. Looking at stats just compared, I mean, Childress is number 3 in passing yards. I haven't looked at any of these stats. Yikes, we do not have a lot of rushing yards. Yeesh. Receiving yards, he's 11th in the country. Tackles, sacks, he's far behind. Interceptions, we haven't gotten one. Have we kicked a field goal? Yes, a 32-yarder. So yeah, really recruiting, focus on athletes, but I am going to not try to super extend this video to where it's extremely long, but I do want to go over the conferences and the top 25, just look at it, bring more content so I'm not uploading like a 2-minute. Georgia's number 2? Wow. I've played this game so much that there's some. Florida's already number 8. Wow. There's some teams that. Wow, Louisville's already 9. Well, I guess they start 11th. Clemson lost to Georgia, which is why they're 2. Oh, Ohio State lost to Buffalo. What? That's why Georgia was 2. I've never seen this. I don't think I've ever seen this. That is crazy. TCU lost to LSU. I mean, one of them had to have won. Ole Miss beat Vanderbilt. Iowa beat Northern Illinois. UCLA lost to who knows? Definitely not Arizona State, but should be interesting if I go into. Oh, what? Well, we have no game audio right now. Okay. I don't know why game audio is turned down. Okay. But that's not the point. I just noticed that. And so if we look at this, we're 123rd. If you sort from the bottom, we are still pretty much at the bottom. Of course, we didn't win a game, so you really can't expect much. Conference standings, again, it's super early in the season, so again, you really can't expect much. A lot of people haven't played, but again, I moved Louisville to the ACC. The American, it's what it is in real life. Big 12, it is what it's in real life. Big 10. Conference USA, it's close to what it's in real life. Obviously, I'm missing some teams. These are the only two independents. MAC. Like, I didn't change any of these conferences right here. In the Sun Belt East, we've got... I moved Army, normally an independent. UMass, who's a MAC and currently technically an independent. And I moved Old Dominion, technically an independent in this game, but in the Conference USA in real life. Then I moved New Mexico State and Idaho, two independents, into the Sun Belt and put them in the West Conference. So, you know, again, with recruiting, target athletes, target your needs, fill your needs. You can see stats-wise, you know, we've got, what, 375 yards, touchdown and a pick. Wow. He has 2 rushing yards, just 26. Wow. Jim Wade, big tuna, baby. You can see he's a tight end, by the way. He's almost top 10 in receiving yards. That's crazy. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Next week, I will be uploading the Northern Illinois game Monday, again, in a week. I'm sorry for not being able to bring a game. I've just kind of been busy. But I did wanted to record something for the bye week, so I decided to make a recruiting tips and kind of show you guys some stats and stuff that is happening. I don't know what else I could really show you. There isn't anything crazy, but I want to see what happened to Ohio State that had them losing to Buffalo. Did Buffalo, where are you, Ohio State? There you are. What happened here? What? Okay. So they went up 14. They went up 14-0. That was 14. So it was 17-7 at halftime. And Buffalo made it 17-10. It was 24-10 at the end of the third quarter. Buffalo then kicks a field goal. That puts them to, what? They were at 10, 24-13. They missed the 2-point conversion, 24-19. And then with, like, no time left, I believe. Wait, am I reading this correctly? Yeah, because that's towards, with, like, 2 minutes left, they score a game-winning touchdown. And instead of going up 3, they went up 1, and apparently Ohio State just did not score. Wow, Buffalo had more total yards. Wow, they moved the ball pretty well. They're 2 for 2 on 4th down. They're converting their 3rd downs. They got into the red zone pretty often. I mean, Ohio State had 3 turnovers. That's just crazy. I'm sorry. I had to record this, and I'm making this video longer than it really should be. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure, leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. But I'll see you guys next time. Later.